Hey guys, it's Chaz. Welcome in or welcome back to my video. Today with me I have my snake Pepper. Pepper is a Mojave ball python, and I just want to, well, there's the dogs. Well, I just want to do a quick little video about my animals, pretty much just introducing them and telling you guys like little subtle things that I have learned about them so far. So Pepper is a rescue. I got her from someone who breed mice or bred mice. They no longer breed sorry mama, they no longer breed the mice anymore, and they were actually scared of snakes, which is why they pretty much asked me if I could rehome her, and I could. And so I just went ahead and took her on. I will also insert a video of her enclosure, sorry, I keep saying her, but of his enclosure. I have had him for about 3 months now, and I just am in love with him. He's so simple. While I was actually gone, for many of you that watched my mental health video, I was gone for a while. And while I was gone, my girlfriend was left to handle him and to watch the animals. And she did such an amazing job that Pepper got out. So yeah, one of our friends actually had to come over and help her put Pepper back where he belongs, right? Right. So yeah, this here is Pepper. My little sister actually named him. She thought that I should have named my dog Pepper, so I told her that I would actually go ahead and give Pepper to, or give the name Pepper to one of the other animals. And yeah, this little bit got Pepper. So yeah, it's just so cool. Don't really do much, literally just slither up. She is very, very, very shy. Head shy, everything shy pretty much. Hey, Nova, watch out. So just like most ball pythons are head shy, but she is like extremely head shy. Like, watch this. Yeah, a lot of ball pythons might not actually flinch up. Some of them get super comfortable with you to where like you can actually put your hand near their face and they like won't even be fazed by it. They'll just look at you like, what do you want? So also, since I've had her, I have discovered that she had mites, not fleas. She's not a dog. So I am so sorry, y'all. Since I've had him, I discovered that at one point he had mites. Yeah, so I did go ahead and quarantine him for about 14 days inside of a 20-gallon now. He's housed in a 40-gallon now, but he was housed in a 20-gallon just for those quarantine hours, quarantine weeks, days, whatever. And now he is much better. I kind of figured he had mites because, well, whenever you get a new pet anyway, you should probably quarantine him. But I knew he had mites. He was soaking in his water bowl a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean like a lot. Like, he was never in his hides, he was just in his water bowls. And one day I went and actually switched out his water bowl, and I seen a little tiny mite in it. So I just went ahead and got that under control. If you guys are interested in a video on how I got his enclosure together when he had the mites and how I got his mite enclosure situated, then just go ahead and let me know. I'll probably still post it even if you guys don't let me know, because why not? Hey buddy. So yeah, this is little Pepper. Little Pepper. Say hi, Pepper. This is little Pepper. Say hi, little Pepper. Yeah, Pepper is so beautiful. The Mojave morph is just beautiful to me in general. I love those like dark morphs, like even like the chocolates, and you know, things of the sort. But yeah, this is Pepper. Finally getting used to and calm and slithering all up on me. Just loving to explore. So yeah. I'll also show you guys their enclosures and everything. probably somewhere in these videos somewhere. So yeah, look at him. He's just so scary. Look. It's okay. It's just my hand. It's just my hand, buddy. So yeah, that's Pepper. Okay, so for the next pet that everybody know and love, this is my dog Nova. She is a rescue. I rescued her 3 years. I rescued her 3 years ago from the Tallahassee shelter. Yeah, a lot of people already know about Nova. She is a lab Weimar mix. Apparently, sometimes I want to get the little DNA test for the dog because of the fact that a lot of people tell me that she looks like she had pit in her. I don't necessarily see it, but it's pretty cool because a lot of shelter dogs, their parents are already mutts. So she is my little mutt, and she's just so sweet for the most part. Now that we got Storm, she tends to act out a lot more, and she tends to forget every single bit of training that we have taught her. But it's okay because we still love her, right, Nova? And you love me. You love me. Look at that's all she really likes. She just uses me for the belly rubs and all the. Yeah. Wow. I can't even get a kiss. I guess that's a no. So yeah, this is Nova. She is 3 years old. And what else? What do you want to tell people about yourself? Okay. Okay, so next up is my little pup Storm. Storm is 5 months now. I've had her since she was 4 months. No. Y'all, I promise y'all, I know this information. We've had her, it seemed like such a long time, but it really wasn't. We got her in March. We got her in March, and she was 4 months. So, she is not 8 months. No way. Storm, you're not 8 months. Nah. I'm gonna go with she's 7 months. I will definitely double check and probably put it on a string somewhere because there's no way this little baby is as old as I think it's gonna say she is. Isn't that right? Unless I got her in May, then that would make sense. Then she would be like 6 months. So one of the M months is when I got Stormy. She is a handful. She's a puppy. She was not potty trained, of course, or anything. She was a gift. We didn't pay for her necessarily. She was a gift from one of my girlfriend's friends. They gave her to us, and yeah, she's just fit into our little home. She's still working on getting trained. I don't know why, but for some reason she's making this harder than it really needs to be. She was the runt of the group and has her little kinked tail. You guys can see. Well, it looks like she's scared, but she's not. Her tail literally won't straighten. Right, Storm? I'm so actually surprised that she's sitting here and letting me film her because when both of them are out, when I tell you, y'all, all they do is run around and make hella noise. I literally have to like put them up or record multiple times because they're just making so much noise and they just want to involve themselves in my video. But Storm is like a huge big old teddy bear puppy, and all she likes to do is literally sit up under me and her mom, of course, she likes to sit up under us and get pet, or sometimes she just likes to sit there. She loves to play, jump on people's back when they're asleep and things of the sort. But yeah, just like Nova, she's pretty good for the most part. They actually are better when they're not together, but they are also just a joy to have around when they are together. It's nice because she don't want to be with her, you know, right? She just wants to lay down, like. But yeah, it's nice because they keep each other entertained. So when I'm working and stuff, they have each other, but sometimes they just, you know, obviously they're dogs, they don't know any better, and they play so loud, it does not make sense. Oh my goodness, I didn't even tell y'all, Storm is a bully, a pure bully. Yeah, and we're still working on her age. So that is all things Storm, aka our little Stormy. All right, say bye. You can go play with Nova now. See? All right, go. Okay, So the last animal in this video is going to be my bearded dragon, Viserion. Viserion is about a year and 5 months roughly. He is pretty darn long, but of course he's not quite full grown just yet. He does have a little bit more growing to do, which is pretty cool. Yeah, he's the bearded dragon. I don't know his morph or all the extra stuff that people will find out. I know, you know, some bearded dragons have different looks. He does have the arrow head, if you could tell. Right now he is a little bit angry. I don't know why, but recently when I've been taking him out and I've run him in this area in particular, I don't know if it's because of the plants and everything, but he just like gets annoyed very quick. And you could always tell when they're annoyed because they have the black under them. Normally for the most part though, he just chills with me. He's like my little chill buddy. Ain't that right, buddy? When he's not trying to be upset. But for the most part, he's really chill. I take him out in public. Took him to my college homecoming out in public. A lot of people were scared. Some people didn't notice him because I had on like this print shirt and he kind of blended in. But of course, like when my little sisters hold them and stuff like that, and they have on their like bright orange shirts or just different kind of shirts, everybody starts to get a little nervous and they get a little scared, thinking that he's so mean, but he's really not. I actually need to clip his claws because once their claws are clipped, they're just like easy to handle. I don't clip the back ones, only the front ones, so that when he's crawling on me and he's grabbing me and he don't scratch me up, which did in fact happen before. But yeah, this is Viserion and he's just like really cool. He's really chill. I mean, most bearded dragons are. One thing that I want to get for him though, so that I could teach him, because when he's on the floor, he's on like full attack mode because he's not used to seeing us from like our like waist down pretty much. He sits on my legs, yeah, but seeing us stand up, we're so much bigger than them. So what he tends to do is like flare up and open his mouth and like turn his body sideways, kind of like this, but like he turns it sideways like this, but he makes himself really big. And then of course, like, they're called bearded dragons because they got these little beards down here that also flares up when they're upset, and he opens his mouth and reveals these like tiny little teeth. But yeah, so when he's on the ground, that's what he tends to do, and he runs like really fast to the closest place that he can hide. And it sucks because I've played with him all the time. When he was such a baby, you know, I have a lot of stuff in my house, so I was just nervous that he was gonna like get lost or something, so I will only play with him on a bed. So he's used to seeing my upper bodies and stuff, so if I was to get down on my hands and knees and get to him, it wouldn't be as bad. But when I'm standing up or walking around, you know, some people can allow their beardies to walk around with them, but not with him in particular, because he just gets so bothered and so scared because he's just not used to us being so much bigger than him, if that makes any sense. I have lost him a few times while we were outside. I was walking Nova, and Viserion just decided that he wanted to jump off of me. I did not have him secured, which of course is my fault. I just had him on my shoulder, as most people do when you see them with beardies. But I was reaching down to get Nova, so when he saw that he was close enough to the ground that he can actually access it, he literally just jumped off of me. Nova and Viserion, when I let all the animals introduce themselves to each other, probably not the best idea for people who like don't really know their animals like that. But when V was very tiny, he's been around Nova since then. So like I got pictures of them on each other and just chilling with each other. Now he used to always like snap at Nova when he was a baby. Now he literally just lets the dogs just come up to him. He's just like, y'all are so annoying. They give each other little kisses and stuff. But yeah, that is the last animal for this video. Of course, it's definitely not the last animal of my life. Currently just waiting to move so that I can go ahead and get some more, because I just love these little things, these little critters. I just love learning more about each animal. Of course, you could learn as much as you want without having them. And I always encourage people to, you know, do your research before getting a new animal, which I have. I grew up with a whole lot of animals. My dad used to have everything from birds to lizards to dogs. So I've always, the one thing he can't stand, which is so funny, is snakes. So when I was younger, I've always pretty much grew up around different reptiles and different animals. My dad also had like a Euromastic, which got me into beardies. They're not quite the same. Some people might think they're the same, but they're definitely not the same. You can definitely notice the differences in them. But you know, it's just nice to be able to actually have them and take care of them while continuing to learn so much more, because it's one thing to like read about it and look at things and find out things like that about these animals, but when you actually live with them, you learn out and find out so much more, and it's just so much more unique. But I do have a page with my animals, and it's or an Instagram page, and it is underscore, look at him, see, he's ready to go. Where are you going? Okay, so it's underscore Petkins, Petkins, because you know, like kinfolk, Petkin. I'm just kidding. So, well, not so. Yeah, that is their Instagram. If you want to stay updated on them, they do. I post little things about them. It is a lot to keep up with them and to try to snap photos every time they're doing something cute. So, some of the photos are just them chilling. Some of the photos are them being cute. But yeah, that is pretty much all about my animals, and thank you guys for staying tuned. If you made it to the end, I mean, you might as well subscribe. Go ahead and like this video, help me out a little bit. And yeah, so these are the little babies, and that concludes this video. I will see you guys on the next video. You guys have a good one. Bye. All right, B, you ready to go back to your enclosure? It's gonna be so spicy. Gonna be so spicy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, my little spicy quesadilla. Hey. Okay. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Ah, not the belly button. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Awesome. Good girl. All right. Bye, you guys.